Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. We about to get right into it. Alright, before I do that, y'all know how I gotta do this. I gotta make sure all the surfers is doing smooth out here, man. Mentally and physically, for real, because I already know shit is chaotic out here. You know what I'm talking about? So, anyway, on to the topic at hand. So, I got a clip for y'all, man. Because for those that don't know, there's been some drama going on. You know what I'm saying? Some drama going on between Spoety Face, 4 Extras, DC Baby Draco. Like, just a whole bunch of things going on, and a few things that has been said on these different podcasts and different, the YouTube platforms of the topic, and we don't be knowing what's true and what's false, right? So now I'm about to add another element to the situation, because what we have here is Big 4 Extra, but he will be getting called Big Gooch, you know what I'm saying, on this video. Like, so I guess that's like the main name he goes by, you feel me? And in this video, while he's breaking down what's really going on with Spoety Face and his standing in the hood and all that, he also is going to speak on how the Big 4 Extra name even came about, because he's not the original Big 4 Extra, come to find out. So he's going to explain how that name situation happened and everything. And he's also going to speak on how he feel about Spoety Face sitting down with Ant and Mushy B. And he's going to make his comments on how he feel and on each one of the individuals in that certain situation, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get ready and play this clip, and after the clip, we'll be back to this.
The legendary Big Gooch, man. Your word, it means something. So I'm going on smoke session, shout out smoke session, and some things were said on there, Yeah. So first and foremost, I got a couple questions for you. Where do the 40s go from here, and what steps should be taken to protect the hood image from outside influence?
Well, shit. I mean, if we on the same page, we finished. We spoke this music. We're gonna keep everything going. This ain't gonna throw none. You know what I'm saying? The shit that's been going on or whatever. I just want everybody to come together. Even you know what I'm saying, Turtle. You know what I'm saying? If he can, you know what I'm saying, stop doing weird shit, putting the hood shit all on the internet and everything. I mean, I think it'd be cool for me, him, and 4 Extras, you know what I'm saying, to blow the internet up, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, of course, but, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying, because once you put shit on the internet, that gives them the right to act up on it, you know what I'm saying, don't put hood shit like that deep shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying, you can explain shit, do your regular shit, with it, because I was backing cuz and everything up, you know what I'm saying, at first, until you start bashing his cousin and bashing and low-key bashing the hood in certain ways, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like that you using us and the hood to go viral, and then you go back on the hood and be on some I'm a man. I don't need nobody. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I can't get DP, putting extras on it and everything, whatever. I mean, just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Really don't do that, bro.
A lot of people, they think that you started this internet stuff and they don't know that you really was responding because of the band situation. So, you know, you got the trolls in the comments, they don't know nothing. They just see Big Gooch getting on the internet. Can you let them know how this started in the first place?
It was, yeah. Well, it started in the first place when Turtle got out of jail and he went to Adam or whatever, and then he started getting on DC, you know what I'm saying, or on Draco, you know what I'm saying, about coming and doing videos in the hood or whatever. And I felt that he was clout chasing and it was on some jealousy shit. And I know cuz got jealousy in his bones, you know what I'm saying? And then, but you can't be saying that it's family shit when it comes to me and you, because it ain't got nothing to do with family shit. Because if it was family shit, man, you would have been got into it. Think about it, man. You would have got into it years ago, bro, when you first got out, a couple years ago. So don't try to make it seem like a family shit, because we ain't even got into it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't call, none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I fuss with real niggas, you know what I'm saying? And real niggas fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from 40s, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm at the top. I'm not at the bottom. So I gotta make sure that, you know what I'm saying, everything's running smooth, because I don't want my name to be like, where these big homies at? Who's stepping up? Who ain't, and they just letting shit go, nigga ain't saying nothing. And he acting like he uncontrollable. So I wasn't even the one that called it DP. You know what I'm saying? I just green lighted it and verified it, because I see what he doing, and he been doing it, and it leads up to the shit that he been doing leads up to a DP, because shit gotta stop. You ain't gonna stop it. We had a meeting already. Because of that shit, I let that shit go, thinking that it ain't gonna smooth back and that shit gonna drop off, but niggas keeping that shit going and keeping the shit fired up. I don't know if it's your chat or your subs or whatever pumping you up, or family members or whatever on the side in your ear. I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta chill, bro.
And you know, how does it feel to go this far when it involves your own blood?
It feels kind of weird, bro, bad, bro, because it's like really the first time that it's been like on the open, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, family had their little stuff or whatever, but now it's in the open and shit, and it just don't feel right, you know what I'm saying? I wish we all, you know what I'm saying, have a sit down or whatever, get together and be on another little tip, but it don't look like it's gonna be like that no time soon, because just keeping the fire going, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put the fire out so we can be on some other shit, other content, instead of just about the family, about us, about, you know, certain shit about the 40s, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it out. Really, I didn't really want to jump into this shit, you know what I'm saying? I had got a couple of calls from family or whatever. I'm like, you want to start shit, you want to bring the family in it, like as far as me and 4 extras, and then you want to run to the family when it's time to get DP type shit. You can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's you the one said it yourself. Now you the one throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You the one throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel on that situation and shit. On the internet, it escalates faster. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta make a move, because you made your little move. Now we gotta make a move and let everybody know that it's not that, and let you know that it's not that. You know what I'm saying? And you keep up the weird shit, the bullshit, and that's what motherfuckers been on bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? Calm down on bullshit and do this other content out there you could do besides bringing up Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? Doing weird shit, bringing up the hood, you know what I'm saying? Making yourself look bigger than you are, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, you know, about that.
Do you feel that it was detrimental to have Munchie B and Have Faith and Spoety Face on the same podcast?
Low key, yeah, high key, because I feel like, and even though our hoods don't get along, but we really never had no dumb killing beef and shit against each other and shit, doing the 6 holes or whatever. But I feel that Ant pretty, like, you know what I'm saying, like a straight shooter, you know what I mean? But he's still an enemy. And there's certain shit when you bullying the enemy, I know that you giving up hood secrets type shit, whatever. You breaching our defense, you know what I'm saying? And then the Munchie B, I felt that was kind of out of line because he didn't diss the hood, like low-key diss niggas, you know what I'm saying? Talking about he was going up and down Vernon, making noise and shit. Made raps against niggas, you know what I'm saying? Talk about Cuz O'Han when he first got his shit blew off, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Cuz never responded to bullshit like that. As you can tell, Foexes do not get on internet responding to y'all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that you is down here and he up here and you gotta use him, you know what I'm saying, for your clout chasing and shit or whatever y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He don't use y'all, period. You know what I'm saying? He probably said some shit recently. I mean, so sooner or later, the mother is gonna say, you gotta
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep on, you know what I'm saying, using Foexes' name like everybody else. And then you right there, you close, you family. And then this, but yeah, Munchie B cuz just a weirdo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Period. But KK hit me up and was like, Gooch, I got somebody just named Smokey. He wanna send Turtle, you know what I'm saying, some money, you know what I'm saying, a little firmer, some money in jail or shit, whatever. I'm like, all right, I got him. See, if we was beefing, why would I take that 600 that he sent and made sure he get all the money or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no thank you on 40 Crib. That's why I say cuz it's all about me. You know what I'm saying? He talking about niggas didn't help me out in jail, niggas didn't sit. I was in jail before you, way before you, nigga. Probably 10 years or some shit before you. I wasn't getting it like that either. Did I complain No, I'm from 40s. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. When I get out, I know it's gonna be my turn. Until then, I'm not even tripping and shit. With the homie party doing bad, you know what I'm saying? Or something. You never know and shit, but what have you did for, you know what I'm saying? That's all you saying is me. But when I sent that 600 through my cousin to give to you, I didn't get no thank you. I didn't even get a dub, $25 now for an eighth to smoke. I didn't get none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, can you clear up all the confusion in the comment section about the Big Four Extra name?
All right, the Big Four Extra name. All right, my other little cousin, which is Chester Lil Dark, he originally had the name Four Extras. He put Lil Four Extras up under it. You know what I'm saying? When we put cuz on. But somehow them fell out, whatever. Year went through. Certain mothers thought I was Big Four Extras because I'm in a wheelchair too. I got paralyzed like 2 years like after cuz or whatever. But you know, he's younger than me. I got paralyzed a couple years later. So they thought I was Big Four Extras or whatever. But Extras told me that he took the name or that Lil Dark, which was the original Big Four Extras, didn't want the name no more or whatever. And he trying to make him big or whatever, but he didn't want to be big, he wanted to stay little. So when he said he didn't want the name or whatever no more, I guess he just started, he had me claim the name or wanted me to bang the name. I got like about 15 names or whatever, probably more than that for sure. But, you know what I'm saying? So I started banging the name with him, I accepted it, you know what I'm saying? Because we fell out anyway, because of some family shit that happened. Tiny Bad Guy, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker believed it, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, that's how I got the name. But you know what I'm saying, I really don't be tripping off the name like that. But you know what I'm saying, because I'm Gucci.
When I pulled up on Spoety Face to do that interview with the Whack 100 situation, I know you've seen this viral the viral interview. How do you feel about that interview, watching it, and how I conducted myself? And because you know, you got all the trolls on the internet. They saying a lot of people saying this, a lot of people saying that. You seen it. So you watched the whole interview.
Yes. How
do you feel about that whole thing, man?
The way I feel about that whole thing, cuz is bogus. In my Jalees voice. Cuz is bogus because I feel that cuz blew up the hood. That's another reason why I feel get DP. He blew up the hood with talking about as soon as he see you or whatever, he's gonna rush you, right? Or dead homies or whatever. Either the hood dead homies, and he said he was gonna slap Flacco, right?
Yeah.
Dead homies on the hood type shit. So in a way, he kind of blew up the dead homies with the hood like 2 times. So that's DP action, period. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that he he's supposed to take off or try to take off. When he first came in, you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to jump across that table, you know what I'm saying? And then talk about some positive shit after that, like, all right, we got that out the way. We could do work. You feel me? He didn't do none of that shit. He just bam went on there and called him out and said he on bullshit. You feel me? Then he mentioned the shit when he was talking about you be trolling, but he started the trolling first. And then when y'all called him out on the trolling, he broke that down like, oh, I ain't tripping on the trolling. I'm like, boy, you just got through pushing the trolling though. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of the problems. And now you just like, yeah, bullshit.
For sure.
So, there you go. Nah, man, I forgot to say it before I played it, but that video was brought to you by DC Baby Draco. Alright, now, I heard DC Baby Draco be striking dudes, so we're gonna see how this one go. Nah, man. But anyway, Big 4 Extras or Big Gooch, whatever you want to call him, you know, he said a lot, you know what I mean, in reference to how he feel about Spoety Face, which now, judging off the terminology that he was using, he was calling him family. So I'm assuming, could be wrong, you know they say about assuming, right? But based off of that, I'm assuming that they may all be family, like him, 4 Extras. We know 4 Extras, Spoety Face, the blood relative, you know what I'm saying, same last name, all that. So I'm guessing he's another family member, which I do know they said a lot of their family is from the 40s and everything. So it makes sense. And as y'all could see, well, y'all probably couldn't see, and I don't even know if one of the clips I caught, because the whole interview was like 30 something minutes long, something like that. I just took a couple of clips. But anyway, he's paralyzed and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that comes from, you know, the product of banging and everything. But he spoke on how he feel about Spoety Face and whether the whole him being good in the hood is true. You feel me? The whole DP thing, whether that's true or not. And as y'all heard, he ain't necessarily used the word like he wasn't good in the hood, but he suggested that if he come back to the hood, like he gonna have to catch that DP, and saying that he supposed to then got DP'd, and apparently he was calling up family members and basically, so this is what I'm saying, I think they really related, you know what I mean? They calling up family members and all that type of stuff, you feel me, to try to basically like holler at Big Gooch based on the fact that he was approving, not that he was pushing, because he said he wasn't pushing him to get DP, but when it came across his table, based off of the antics that he felt like Spoety Face was out here putting on, he approved of that, you know what I'm saying? So right now it's seeming like the whole DP thing is a true thing, which being DP is a part of banging, right? I've never been DP, you know what I'm saying? But I've been in a lot of other people DP, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them. So DPs is regular. You know what I mean? That shit regular. Now, the fact that he was making it seem like he's not going to get DP and it's looking like you do have a DP coming, that's where it get different. Another thing, Big 4 Extra wasn't feeling the fact that he felt like Spoety Face uses the set when it's beneficial, but then on the other hand, he don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't. He make it seem like he don't need the set. That's what I want to say. Now I mean, one end 40 this, 40 that, but then he'll say things like I don't need the set, blah blah blah. This is how Big Gooch or 4 Extras. You know what I'm saying? That's how he feeling, right? So now, saying all this, because that's basically in a nutshell, he ain't feeling Spoety Face, but he made sure he say he hoped that one day they all can come together, which shit, I don't even know them, but I'm a family over everything type of dude, you know what I'm saying? Over everything. That's what like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to support family. Like, yeah, I got homies and all of that, but niggas know that I put my family even before the flag, homie. Straight up. I know that the same rule that a lot of dudes follow. Some dudes to turn on their own family just because they're from a certain side. You're bugging, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wish a homie from my set can't even tell me to even mention nothing about doing something to somebody I'm related to just because they from the op hood. Boy, Don't you do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I'm rocking, you feel me? It's family first, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they do get that together. So now, you know, he broke down how he got his name and everything. And he's not the original Faux Extra, but you know, certain politics happened and everything, and the original one basically stepped down from that. But Faux Extra that we know, from what he said, he didn't want to be Big Extra. He wanted to stay Lil Faux Extra, you feel me? So he wanted him, who seemed to be his cousin, to take on that name. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it sounds like. So it sounds like that's not like originally Faux Extra's big homie, basically. Like, I mean, as far as who he fell under, I don't put it like that, but he's a big homie from their side, you know what I'm saying? Which is, I know they from the 40s, but they specifically from the dark, you know what I'm saying? The dark side, you feel me? Hence, well, I'm not gonna say hence because I could be wrong as hell, but I see he got that D on his face. So I'm assuming that's what it stands for, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? That shit could stand for somebody's name for all I know, but me come from the gang banging culture, I'm leaning more so that stands for the dark, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he broke that down. So now we get to the fact of how he feel about that sit down, which I spoke about when I dropped the video about B Braids, with him responding to Spoety Face, saying, you know, with the whole gay allegation, you know what I'm saying, saying that he dibble and dabble with the Alphabet gang. So B Braids brought up the whole fact that he didn't respect Spoety Face sitting down with his enemy, referring to Aunt Hefe, who's from 8 Trade Gangsters, and Munchie B, who's from Inglewood Families. You know what I'm saying? So I told y'all, and basically what I said will go against what Big Faux Extra is saying too, because he's basically sharing kind of basically the same sentiment as Baby B Braids, right? So he ain't feeling the fact that Faux Extra sat down. I mean, not Faux Extra, that Spoety Face sat down with these dudes. He said they both, you know, from opposition hood, so he feel like that's like breach of security, like you could be sharing secrets with him. That right there, he's an older dude, so maybe the gangbang era he came from, that's why he got that mindset. But nah, man. Like I said, like I know when you in jail for Baby B Braids, I can understand you being a little more super gang banged out still, because that's how it is when you get incarcerated. Niggas ain't caring about none of that. You trying to dibble and dabble with this side and that side. No, you in here, like the politics is real, really real. You know what I mean? So he ain't feeling that, but he really ain't feeling Munchie B. Like the way he spoke about Munchie B, he ain't feeling him. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the disses he did to certain people, how he made fun of Faux Extra when he lost his hand and everything. Well, lost his fingers because he still got a hand, but he lost like three fingers. You feel me? But he made fun of that, so he wasn't feeling that, and you know, taking shots and little disses and everything towards, I guess, their side. You feel me? Whether it's the 40s or just the neighborhood in total. You know what I'm saying? So he said he really ain't feeling Munchie B. Said some derogatory things about Munchie and everything. But I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, Faux Extra done said stuff about Munchie done said stuff about Faux Extra. It's clear they don't rock with each other. That's his family, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm assuming, but I feel like I'm more right than wrong, because it just keep certain things that he's saying, like, you know, y'all are like blood family. So I understand like how that go. You feel me? Like, I'm the same with my family. Right or wrong, if you ain't rocking with a person, I ain't rocking with them. But even if I feel like your reason might be a little bit extra or some BS, I'm gonna tell you in the back end. But of course, when we out in public, nigga, I'm with you right or wrong, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? And he said some other thing that didn't record because it wasn't pertaining to Spoety Face. But you know, Adam 22 came up. You know what I mean? DC Baby Draco brought him up and asking him how he felt about him saying certain things, and whether he is the reason why certain beefs and everything is going on or getting escalated and everything. And of course, he said the same thing that majority of people say about Adam, like they feel like he's to blame for this and that. And like I always say, Adam played his role, but at the end of the day, it's the members that's out up there doing this. You feel me? Nobody could make anybody do anything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You feel me? And the only way you could react to something that happened is by somebody making it happen. You feel me? And they doing it in a setting with his cameras and shit around. So if a person fall for the bait or everything, that's you allowing yourself to get put in the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I found weird about people with the Adam 22, especially out there, because y'all out there with them, is that all these members be saying stuff about them, but it's always members up there with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody get off on that nigga. Because everybody's sitting within reach. If somebody, you know what I mean, if anybody feels some type of way, you know what I'm saying? In fact, he keeping this and that going. Them been hell dude doing interviews up that joint. Like, dude that came up there and expressed how they feel about him. But my thing is like, it can't be that serious, because anything that's that serious, you see how niggas crash out all the time. So what would be the difference in crashing out on Adam? You know what I'm saying? If it's that deep. But it ain't that deep for these niggas. Niggas just be, you know what I mean, just want somebody to blame besides looking at themselves and looking at their peers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a member, nigga. I come from banging all that, but I ain't blind to the fact that my fellow members be up here getting tricked. You know what I'm saying? Tricking themselves and putting certain things out here that shouldn't be put out here for the masses and for people like Adam 22, me included, other reaction channels, to be able to even have input on y'all situations, no matter who it is. I'm just keeping it real, and I know YouTube and people don't like that. They don't like people like me. They like the ones that like to go with the narratives and, yo, most of us don't like Adam and members, you shouldn't like Adam either and all that type of shit. You know, I know how it go, but I don't care. I don't give two finucks about that. I gotta keep it all the way 1,000. So with that being said, that's basically all I'm gonna talk about, you feel me, as far as that video. And of course, I want y'all to speak y'all piece. Y'all know the comment section is open, you know what I'm saying? I don't do no deleting comments, none of that. I let people speak their piece. Even if you don't agree with me, I don't like no yes niggas anyway. That's weird. You feel me? If you know how you feel, speak how you feel. Just be respectful. That's the only thing I say. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the each his own. So with that being said, man, you already know it's 18 Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. You know, I appreciate that shit every time. Word up. And I also appreciate y'all hit that like, hit that hype, hit that notification bells when I drop something that's going yell. And of course, hit that sub and holler at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation, cause we always waiting. And of course, you already know, man, it's last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.